All right, so one of my buddies is lost.
We made it. We're fine.
That little guy took me. We found Austin.
Well, so as you can see, there's only so many spots on the boat.
That's where you'd want to go. Yeah.
All right, we made it to Cancun International Airport. We made it through immigration. Now we're just waiting on a couple people's bags to come through baggage claim. And we're gonna get in the cab or the bus and head to the port so that we can get on the private boat to go over to Isla Mujeres. So we're gonna wait for this luggage and then I'll catch up with you soon.
All right, so one of my buddies is lost, went to the wrong gate, and I got this guy. So if you don't see me again, he's responsible. He's supposed to be taking me on a secret shortcut through the Cancun airport to go get him.
All right,
50% chance this works.
you walk to inside, walk to the left, okay? I catch for you the other side, but me don't have any different ID pass for that.
Okay.
There, I wait for you the other side. I'm going to check.
Why don't we just wait and have the driver go around? It's like 2 minutes.
The driver is parking here.
But he can drive around, yeah?
Yeah. No, yeah, but there's no parking there.
But it says he's over here.
Family and friends Starbucks is that way. You walk inside to the left. I'm waiting for you there. I pass to this area, you pass to there.
Okay.
I got that from there.
There's almost no chance this works, so let's see. So funny story, Operation Go Get Austin, complete.
We made it. We're fine.
That little guy took me, we found Austin. We somehow survived, so now I guess we'll talk to you on the boat. All right, so not sure how well you can hear this, but we have made it to Cancun. We're in the port of Cancun right now. From the ferry port, we got a private boat. We're actually heading out to Isla Mujeres. It's probably pretty loud, but it looks like the microphone might be picking it up. So I'll catch up with y'all, see a little B-roll of that trip, and we'll talk soon.
Well, so as you can see, there's only so many spots on the boat, which means I'm caught back here on the end of it, which makes for a very pleasant ride. Although I will say the water is amazingly blue, and I've never felt cooler in my life. It's about 90 degrees out, but I feel about, I don't know, 72. It's been fun.
All right, so y'all saw the damage. I'm gonna set that, I set that to music because it was actually brutal. There was so much water. I'm gonna see if I can find some videos from the trip, but I got actually absolutely wrecked by the water. But there's, the top of the boat was full, front of the boat was full, somebody had to sit in the back. Why not me, why not now? But we're pulling into Isla Mujeres right now. We're gonna catch a car as part of our transfer, and I will see you at the house. Oh, what is going on? We made it to the villa. Cheers, some little margaritas waiting on us here. And this is one of the coolest spots I think we've ever been. Jake right there. Jake saying hello. It's Kyle's brother stopping in with us. And I am just checking out a little bit of this amazing view. Now tell me if you've seen something like this before. How awesome is that? You can see Cancun all the way across here. That's the resort zone sticking out. That's downtown Cancun to the right. We've got this amazing pool right here. We've got the guest house. That's a bedroom with a bathroom and its own little patio. The kitchen, the family room, 2 bedrooms downstairs. Upstairs, we've got a double patio. We've got a patio here, and we've got a patio here that connect, and then there's 2 bedrooms up there. That's where we'll be staying. Obviously, ignore the margarita that I just spilled. But how amazing is this view? This is gonna be an amazing 6 days, 5 nights. But right now, the guys gotta get going. We gotta go to the grocery store. We gotta stock the fridge. So I'll touch base with you in a little bit. All right, we've made it to the grocery store. We're stocking up for the week. Really great selection, not crazy prices in here. Let's see what happens when you send a bunch of guys to the store when they're a little tipsy. Yeah, so that's what happens. We got a bunch of beer, a bunch of snacks, some bread. Haven't had bread in weeks, so that'll be nice. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up here, go check out, get back to the Airbnb, get back to the house, and then we're going to head to dinner. Dinner leaves in about 45 minutes. We're in a bit of a rush, so I should probably get off of here, but we will talk soon. All right, y'all, we are back from the market. We got the groceries unloaded, the golf carts are parked, and we have about 20 minutes till we have to leave for dinner. But I just made it to the room. We're on the terrace outside of the room, and I've got to show this to you. We have the most amazing double terrace outside, and then an awesome surprise that I'm going to show you right now because the sun's starting to set, and I think there's no better time to see it than right now. So check out this patio. This is on the 2nd floor, just outside of our rooms. It's got a seating area. We've got a double terrace, and I know it's going to be a little bright, but this is right outside of our room. Our room's to the right here. Our friends' rooms are right over here. There's 2 rooms down below, and we'll do a full house and room tour later. There's the casita. You can see the pool and the amazing views. You've got a cruise ship coming in way out there. I don't know if you can see the cruise ship or not, but then one of the coolest things about this entire property is that we go over here, and it has a surprise 3rd floor. So we're gonna walk up here and take a look at this. So check this out. Margot's up here. Hi, Margot. Hi. Look at this view from the 3rd floor. That is absolutely unbelievable. I am convinced that's why you come to Isla Mujeres. This is one of the best views we've had. This is up there with Hawaii. It's up there with Costa Rica, especially with the pool going right out into the ocean. All rock face, we don't have a beach, but that doesn't even matter because when you have a view like this, with a sunset like that, there's nothing more that you could ask for. So I'm gonna go get cleaned up, show you all the room, and we are gonna head to dinner. All right, so we made it to where dinner was supposed to be. However, we had to drop the ladies off and a couple of the guys to go walk to the restaurant because there's no golf cart parking. Everything's slammed down here. I'll get a couple of videos of that as we go, but there was a lot of traffic, a lot of people parked down here. So we had to go all the way around the corner to park. Now we're walking to the restaurant. So we're gonna go get some food. I'll try and get some video of it, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Go.
Right here, Donna Valentina, welcome us, Los Angeles.
All right, y'all. Sorry for the color pollution here. That, if you saw it, was guacamole with bacon and apples. So we're gonna get an apple on there. We're gonna get some of that bacon, and we're gonna give this a try. Bacon apple guacamole. It's different, but it's delicious. I had no idea Lola Valentina would serve apple guacamole, but it is delicious. All right, sorry, I just had to cut in with that because I've never seen that before. All right, y'all, full dinner review. We over-ordered by about 5 dishes. There's 10 of us here. We ordered 10 dishes, a couple of appetizers. They were all massive. You saw my buddy Austin's dinosaur rib down there. That came out on an entire serving tray. I think they brought him a whole table to eat it. We've got some shrimp tacos. We've got some fish tacos. We've got some coconut shrimp, which is apparently one of their special dishes. You can take mine. I had the coconut curry. My buddy Adam had the black grouper, which was in their house sauce. It was phenomenal. I tried a bite of it. Everything was really good. Their drinks were phenomenal. Portions were huge. We've got a live sax player over there. I don't know if y'all can see that.
I know, but it's not sweet.
If you can hear the music in the background, that's all live. So if you have not checked out Lola Valentina, put this on your itinerary. You have got to try it. This is one of the coolest spots. The service is phenomenal. The places are great. All right, y'all, we had a wonderful dinner. Now we're walking through this little downtown area. We're going to find the golf carts. We're going to head back to the condo, head back to the house, spend a little time out by the pool. It's really cool down here. Check this out. Tons of live music, tons of people out and about, lots going on, lots of shops, lots of vendors, coffee shop right there still open. We've got an Italian restaurant, lots of stuff going on, pizza shop.
What about our other pizza, man? Go try this out.
So we'll probably be back here again during the trip, but for now, I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of footage. We're gonna go grab the golf carts and head back to the house. All right, so made it back from dinner. It was an absolutely wonderful night. The restaurant was great, but then guess what? Look at what we found on the front porch of the house. What's up, buddy? Mr. Crab. But we're not gonna bother Mr. Crab that much. We're gonna go inside, probably get changed for bed, maybe hang out by the pool for a little bit, but I'll talk to y'all in a second. All right, y'all, so you met Mr. Crab. We're back from dinner. But I think it's been a long day. It's been a travel day. So from here, Kyle's getting ready for bed. I think we're gonna shut it down. I'm gonna end this video here. I really wanna thank you if you made it this far in the video. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Comment down below if there's anything you liked about the video or anything at all you'd like to say. It helps the channel grow, helps more people get recommended this video. But for now, thanks for watching. Good night, and I will see you in the next one. Good morning from Isla Mujeres. It is officially day 2 of our trip. Yesterday was one of the longest, but most fun travel days I think we've ever had. Now, I've got the microphone hidden here. It's incredibly windy right now, so I apologize if you can't hear any of this. But we just got up, ran upstairs to the 3rd floor, this roof deck that I just showed you. And this is one of the nicest areas to watch a sunrise I think we've had at any house we've ever rented or any resort we've ever stayed at. Sun's coming up over here, and this point right here is the first place that the sun hits Mexico every day when it comes up over here in the east.
We've also got all these birds. If you're scared of birds or you think they're government drones, this probably freak you out. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and zoom in on it. So many birds just sitting here coasting in the wind. Behind us, all of this right here is Punta Sur, which we're going to explore today. It's the southernmost tip of the island. So the house we're staying in, the last house on the island before you hit this national park, but we're going to check that out today. It's got walking trails, it's got some Mayan ruins, you can go right down by the ocean. So stick around, we're going to get this day started, but first, I think I'm going to go to the gym. All right, we have made it onto the golf cart. We're out the house, and we're going to go check out the Ripped Centaurus Gym on Isla Mujeres. So let's go get a workout in and get this day started right. Well, that did not go as expected. The gym apparently closes for a couple of hours in the middle of the morning, or it just doesn't open till 9. The listing I read was wrong, so we're gonna go back to the house, and I guess it's a chest day, so it's push-ups and sit-ups. Maybe go for a little walk, and then we are going to get breakfast and do all of our other agenda items for the day. We've got a breakfast scheduled. We're gonna hit Isla Brewing. The ladies are going to go to this engraving shop and get some cups made. So it's going to be a fun day. Stick around, stay with us, and let's check out Isla Mujeres together. Okay, so we made it back to the house. We got a little bit of a workout in, and now it's time to sit down and do a little bit of editing. And it's probably the best place in the world to sit here and edit a video, because look at this amazing view. There's no better workplace in the world. All right, y'all saw the craziness of day number 1 in the previous video. You saw the craziness of this morning. Who posted a gym's open and then it's not open? But I come to find out, even though it said they were open from 5 to 9, they're actually open from 9 to 5. So if we want to get a workout in later this week, which we will, we'll definitely be able to check it out. But for now, the sun's up. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Island's getting lively. We're about to take the golf carts and we're gonna head to breakfast, even though it's a late breakfast. We are scheduled for a brunch/breakfast. The plan for the day is to go to breakfast, and then the ladies are gonna do a little shopping. They're gonna go to the beaded company, or a company that does engraved cups and things like that. And then we're gonna head to Isla Brewing. I've heard great things about it. So we're gonna stop by there, maybe try some of their different brews, some of their different snacks, but don't worry, I will take you along with us. You will get a full review as we go. And then we're gonna hang out by the pool this afternoon, and after that, we've got the chef coming in tonight to do a private dinner for everybody that's here. So let's get this day started. And if running into Mr. Crab last night wasn't enough, this restaurant provides horses to pet as part of the experience. And of course, somebody had to take full advantage of the animals. So, all right, I'll see y'all at breakfast. checking out we're checking out Rancho Capricia for breakfast slash brunch. Just got the first drink of the day, little margarita. Look how pretty that is. I got the pretty drink on the menu. But we checked out the horses. That's part of the experience here. They've got some animals. They've got live music, great bar, cool restaurant. So we're going to enjoy this, and then we're going to head into town and check out some of the other things to do here in Isla Mujeres. All right, Rancho Capricio review. All of the meals were phenomenal. We were a group of 10, so drinks took a little bit of time at the beginning, but after that they were good. Food was all amazing. The presentation was phenomenal. The taste on everything we ordered was really good. Just don't come here if you're on a timeline, because it's going to come out slow. It's going to come out one meal at a time. Now it's great food, and the presentation, like I said, is amazing. But the speed, we've been here for an hour and a half. It comes out literally one plate at a time, but no one was disappointed. So I guess weigh against your group size with whether this is a spot you want to try for something like that. Onward and upward, we're going to the Beating Collective, and the ladies are going to do some shopping. Alright, so quick stop at the Women's Bead Cooperative, where they do engraving, knitting, shopping, custom bracelets, things like that. However, I think I'm going to stay in the golf cart. Ladies are going to go in there and shop. I'm just going to hang out here. See you in a bit when we go check out the brewery. Correction, see you when we check out the Soggy Peso and then the brewery. All right, y'all. We made it to the Soggy Peso, so let's see what we got. Wow, it's much bigger than what you see on the outside. Definitely a place where you need to bring your own hat. The girls are here checking out the merchandise. I'm gonna go check out the bar. All right, we're about to get some drinks, go get a table, and I will catch you on the outside. All right, so Soggy Peso, margarita. What's really cool, everybody's getting their cups engraved right now, so they took those. With the purchase of the cup, you actually get your first drink free. You have a choice between a painkiller or a margarita. So we went about 50-50, half margaritas, half painkillers. Some people got both. I feel bad for the hangovers they're gonna have tomorrow morning. But we're gonna sit here, we're gonna enjoy some drinks, and then we're gonna go check out the Isla Brewing Company. All right, after crazy traffic in the middle of Isla, in the middle of the day, we've made it to the Isla Brewing Co. and we are about to check it out. Lauren's making friends. We're all gonna go hang out at a table or the bar. Full review coming soon, but we had a great time at the Soggy Peso. The girls all got cups and the guys got cups. We had a blast, the drinks were good, as you can tell. And for now, let's have some beers.
It's like green apple, a guacamole
Jake,
thing here.
cheers.
Cheers. Because the restaurant we went to last night, what they have green apple in their guacamole. You didn't trade now. It's blonde. Thank you.
And guacamole.
Thank you, sir.
I'm saying is, as one of your viewers, I'm very curious on what your full review is of Isla Mujeres.
What's your review?
It's lovely.
So full review, Isla Brewing, really good. Everybody's trying all their different drinks. The seltzers are apparently really good. Margot's trying the seltzers. What do you think, Margot? Jake and I are trying the IPA. And the IPA is delicious. It's a hibiscus IPA with hints of grapefruit. Don't know that that's true, but it's definitely got some grapefruit in it. Hibiscus is what the seltzers are. This is a grapefruit IPA, but I would definitely recommend coming here. There's a bunch of people eating. The bar's starting to fill up. The place is getting packed. It's about, what time is it? 1:30. It's about 1:30. The town's getting busy, and I'd say probably stop here if you're on the island. In lieu of that, we are going to enjoy some different beers here. We're gonna have some food, and then we'll see you back at the house. All right, y'all, we made it back to the house. This is gonna get a little dark here, I think, but we are going to enjoy this amazing pool here at Villa Isla Vida. We had a great time out in Isla Mujeres today, but now it's time to enjoy a little bit of fun in the sun. After this, around 5 to 6 o'clock, we've got a private chef coming in to do their Isla Mujeres special enchiladas tonight, so we'll post some video of that. But for now, I'm gonna take a little time off of filming and go enjoy this amazing pool and view with some of my friends and family. But we will talk to you tonight. Let's go. All right, so afternoon at the pool with friends. Everybody's starting to clear out to go get ready for dinner. We have the chef coming in tonight. I think we're doing Mexican enchiladas, but we've still got a little bit of music playing in the background. So I'm gonna cut this kind of short so we don't get copyrighted. What a great afternoon. Anytime you get a chance to spend time with your friends and your family in a close situation like this and just talk, hang out, see people that you haven't seen in a while from out of state, from out of town, and y'all get to get together. It's one of the best times. And especially when you have a view like what you see behind me, it is absolutely amazing. And I know y'all hear me say that a lot, especially in this video, but Isla Mujeres is one of the coolest places on the planet Earth. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the chef tonight. I'm gonna show you a little bit of a little party we have, some rooftop views of the sunset, and obviously tomorrow we are going to Playa Norte, which is one of the top 10 beaches in the world. So you're gonna check that out. We're going to Green Demon Beach Club. But for now, I'm just gonna let you enjoy some of these views, and then we'll see you after the chef gets here and we all get together. All right, y'all, we are getting set up for dinner tonight. I told you we had a chef coming in to cook. Right behind me, I've got Chef Javi. He's back there doing all his prep work. And we've got his partner, Roberto. Yep. Right there. What I didn't necessarily tell you is that this whole trip was planned around our 10-year wedding anniversary. So we've got dinner tonight for everybody. They've got a great setup right here at the interior table. We're gonna have appetizers out by the pool and the ocean. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of that in a second. But for now, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the smells from this amazing chef and everything he's cooking. So check out some of this B-roll and we'll see you in a little bit. Cheers, baby.
Well, and it was great because the next day I have another gig in Okoboji.
Fresh margaritas. Let's go.
Right.
So what we're doing is we're charring the little bit, you see that? We char the tortilla so it gets a little crunchy also, because when we pour the salsa, it can get a little soggy also. So what we're looking for is the effect of that crunchiness. and flavor, of course. You know, and we're gonna pour like trios like this. I'm gonna put a trilogy of salsas. We're gonna do some mole, green and red sauce. You know, and it's gonna be fantastic. So the beef that we're using tonight, it's called flank steak or arrachera in Mexico. Pretty common, pretty tasty, really high quality for us, and this is what we're looking for. You know, and I'm plating. I'm gonna have a little bit of rice. We had to have a bacon wrapped vegetables, which is carrots, poblano peppers, zucchinis, and sweet peppers. Those are pure flavor. In the kitchen, I've been cooking for 25 years of my life. When you're in the kitchen and you doubt it, add bacon.
Evolutionary progress going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
That light of love is making music. I can bring it on. Okay. You take away all my sadness. Is my trouble status? What to do? There is a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine.
All right, y'all, that was one of the most epic celebrations. The entertainment, which was also the chef, was awesome. It was so good to have our friends with us on this amazing trip. We've got the ocean behind us, we've got the pool, we've got the fountain running. Everybody's inside. I think they turned the basketball game on. There's probably gonna end up being a dance party happening. Everybody's having a blast. So this is one of those times where I'm gonna stop the vlog. I'm gonna go enjoy some family time. I really appreciate y'all watching. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. But for now, I'm gonna sign off and I will see you in the morning. Can you believe how beautiful that sunrise was coming up over the east side of Isla Mujeres? That time lapse does not do it justice. It was absolutely stunning. Even with the clouds, the sunrise is still so beautiful when you're out here on the island. That said, we got a little bit of a wind warning today, but we've got big plans. We're gonna start the day by going and checking out the coffee bus, which is just down the street from the house. We've got this amazing ocean behind us to look at all morning, maybe sit in the chairs, relax. Probably hold off on the cocktails today until we go at noon to the Green Demon Beach Club. And with that, good morning, travelers, and welcome to day 3 on Isla Mujeres. I am so excited to show you around. Today, like I said, we are going to the Green Demon Beach Club, which is in Playa Norte, the north side of the island. And one of the great things about that is it's actually on one of the top 10 beaches in the world. We're gonna spend some time around the house. We're gonna check out the coffee shop. We may go get breakfast somewhere this morning. We're not really sure. May go find a pastry spot and get some pastries, bring them back to the house. But then the afternoon is going to be spent exploring the Green Demon Beach Club and Playa Norte. Also today, I think I may go walk around and do a tour at Punta Sur. One of the nice things about the house we have is we're the southernmost house on the island, so we can actually walk right to Punta Sur. It's the only thing in front of us. So we might check that out. But either way, we're gonna have an amazing day here on Isla, and you're coming with us. Let's go. All right, y'all, check this out. We are at the coffee bus. If you're staying on the south end of the island, there's a little bus here as you are driving down, and they have all kinds of coffee. It's like a full coffee shop. They've got a refrigerator. They've got all their different stuff. So we're gonna grab a cold brew here, but we wanted to get out and adventure a little bit before we find somewhere for breakfast. And Kyle's brother Jake had recommended the coffee bus, so we made a quick pit stop. We grabbed the golf cart, swung down here. We're gonna grab some coffee and head back to the house. But from everything everybody's been raving about this place, I'm excited to try it, but you definitely need to check it out. All right, so we are hoofing it to a place called The Joint. It is a reggae bar. They've got some amazing sounding tacos on their menu that we're gonna check out. Maybe have some fried shrimp or some chicken satay tacos. We've got the golf carts out and about right now. We've got the 6-seater. Austin's about to bring everybody up on it. We decided to walk, get some steps in before we went to the beach club and sat and ate and drank all afternoon. So I'll catch up with you when we get to the joint and show you a little bit of their menu. We can all check it out. All right, y'all, I'm not going to talk long because I don't want to get a copyright strike because we got some reggae music going on back here where we got the drinks. Everybody's got a bunch of different frozen and mixed drinks. I got the iceberg, which you saw floating in front of you right there, the beer inside the margarita. It's one of my favorite things on this planet when we're traveling. All-inclusive resorts don't necessarily like it because once you order one, everybody starts ordering them, and it really takes them a while to make. But we're going to hang out here. We're going to get some food. We're going to get some lunch, so I'll be back in a little bit to show you what we're having. There we go. All right, y'all. We're gonna try their fish tacos. They got a little sauce here, a little pico. They are grilled snapper.
It's almost like a Thai, you know, like just like
Yep. You gotta come to the joint, get the grilled snapper. Crispy outside, not quite blackened, but incredibly crispy and delicious. Check it out. We're gonna finish this meal, have a couple more drinks. I'll see you back at the house when we get ready to go to Playa Norte. All right, y'all, we are getting loaded up. We're heading to the Green Demon Beach Club. If you think this flamingo shirt is awesome, wait until you see the entire outfit. But we're gonna get out of here. I will catch up with you when we get to Playa Norte. All right, I can't tell how bright this is, but we did make it to Green Demon Beach Club. We're hiking it across the beach right now to go find this place. But it definitely looks like the water's amazing. It's gonna be a great day. Let me do this. Let me have Austin hold the camera. Austin, can you hold that right there, please? So I told y'all, point it down. If you like the outfit, if you like the top, you were gonna like the entire thing. We went with the flamingo fit all the way through. Now, I don't know how well it goes with a hunter green sun hat, but at the same time, I don't really care. I don't want to get my ears burned. Check this out. This is one of the coolest spots. The water is perfectly clear, like it looks almost aqua teal. Some of the nicest water. We actually came here on a catamaran years ago, and that's part of why we wanted to make sure we came back. All right, y'all, we got drinks on the way. This is one of the prettiest beaches we've ever been to. Like I said earlier in the video, this is one of the top 10 most beautiful beaches in the world. So I'm gonna turn this around, do a quick scan. I know you saw some of it earlier, but I think you're really gonna like it. Then I'm gonna get the GoPro out and we're gonna go do a little swimming, check out the actual water itself. So just to be clear, we are at the Green Demon Beach Club in Playa Norte, Isla Mujeres. So if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and check them out. We don't have any affiliation with them, but they have been absolutely amazing to us. I'll introduce you to our server later. You can ask for him when you come here, but this place is phenomenal. All right, y'all. I wish I could show you and tell you how amazing that mango margarita was. However, the mango margarita is gone. So I can tell you, can't show you, but it was phenomenal. Little sugary, but they had good tequila in there. So we just went with the Up and Back for our next drink, which is well, they're sponsored by Grupo Modelo, so we're doing a Corona Light and a shot of their house tequila. Not a big shot of tequila person, but when you're in Isla and you're at a little party spot like this on some of the most beautiful water, you might as well enjoy it, get with the party crowd, and make it happen. So let's get after it. All right, so we decided to go with the Up and Back, which is a shot of their tequila, along with a Corona Light. So let's go. Let's try it.
The one on the right looks like mango. I don't know what the other one.
Oh, Jake.
Okay,
Jake.
not bad. House tequila is good. I'm just not a big tequila guy, but whew, let's get this party started. Let's go. All right, so we just had a late lunch. I'm not sure if you can hear me right now because I'm talking into this without the mic on. It started raining. We all rushed in here. We had a little bit of food. Drinks were good. Food was phenomenal. Green Demon Beach Club. Check it out. We're about to head back, do a little shopping on our way back to the house. And then we've got a Japanese meal tonight at 8 o'clock. So I'll see you back at the house. We'll catch up a little bit. We got a party going on here. It's going to be fun. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, y'all. We just made it back to the house from Playa Norte. We are going to hang out at the pool for a little bit. We've got dinner at a Japanese restaurant tonight. Mixed reviews on it, so I'm going to take you with us. I'm going to show you it. I'm going to give you my full review after that. Adam getting involved down there. They're feeding iguanas. This is how people lose fingers. This is why you don't feed the wildlife in Mexico. But we may go over there in a bit and watch somebody lose a finger. That said, we made it back from Playa Norte. The food was all good. I had a salad. A lot of fried food came out. But we're going to hang out here at the pool. I guess we're going to feed the iguanas. We're going to see what's going on. And I will catch up with y'all later tonight when we head to dinner at the Japanese restaurant here on the island. Talk soon. So with that, great evening, hanging out at the pool, chilling out. We are about to jump in the golf course and go to dinner. We are going to the Japanese restaurant. I don't even know the name of it, but it's supposed to have great sushi. It's got some great tempura, some great teppanyaki. So I'll get you some footage of that. We're gonna go have dinner, so come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's have some fun. Sushi time. Y'all come with us. We're gonna go check out Samura. That's the name of it. I could not remember what the name was. However, I've been informed, and as you've seen, it is Samura Japanese cuisine and bar. So let's go check it out. I don't know if y'all can see this, and I don't know if I can get a good angle to make it worthwhile, but this is their food menu, and this is my head side by side. This is ridiculous. This is the sushi menu. This is the everything else menu. But then they also have a teppanyaki menu, and it's tiny. So I think we know where they set their standards and priorities. And that's how we burn down the aisle. All right, y'all, this was an awesome experience. We had some craziness going on behind us. I'm sure you saw that in the previous footage. We're finishing up dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and try one more bite. We had...
1 or 2, not 1 or 200.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a photo.
Huh?
Okay, guys, watch over here.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, now that we've taken 23 photos, let's get back to the food review.
I'm pretty sure I kept my eyes open that time, guys.
We did the Mongolian beef. It was delicious, spicy. I accidentally ate one of the dried chilies, so that radiated. But Kyle had the tempura shrimp. It was awesome. We had some sushi at the table. We had the ribeye. You saw that. All in all, great meal. You saw the show behind us. Absolute pandemonium in here. What an experience. What a unique spot. We saw some reviews online that were so-so on it, but I'm going to tell you, we didn't see any of that. The drinks were good. The service was good. I mean, $13 waters or $8 waters, you just deal with that. But I'd probably come check it out. It's a really good spot. See you in a little bit.
Peanuts, strawberry, berry sauce.
All right, y'all, we just made it back from dinner. This is becoming kind of my nightly thing out here in front of the house. Wrap up. Great day. The beach club was phenomenal. Breakfast was awesome. Dinner was out of this world. That was one of the coolest shows, and we didn't even pay for a show, but it was a show that coolest experiences is probably the best way to put it that I've had. So we're gonna end this video here. We're gonna spend the night with friends and family, go have one more probably nightcap, hit the hay, and I will see you in the morning. What is going on, travelers, and welcome to another beautiful day in Isla Mujeres, Mexico. I am not sure why, or maybe I am, that I absolutely have to start every morning up on the rooftop on the 3rd floor of Villa Isla Vida here on the south side of the island, looking at this amazing sunrise. I just can't get over it. It's one of the most beautiful sunrises I've ever seen, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. We've got nothing but coastline for about 300 degrees all around us. We are the southernmost house on the island. The only thing, let me show you this, this is really awesome. The only thing past us on the entire island is one of the places that everybody wants to visit when they're here. That's Punta Sur right there. So our house is here, last house on the island. That's Punta Sur, and the views go from here 300 degrees up to the point and all the way back down to here. And that is exactly why we booked Villa Isla Vida. Check this out. This place is awesome. It's not overly expensive. It's a cool place, especially if you have a large group like us with 10 people. It's a great place to stay. But that said, today I may take you to Punta Sur finally. It may actually happen. I may have time to do it. But what we're definitely doing today is we have a beach club / pool club called Kin Ha that we're gonna check out this morning. So around 10:30, we're gonna go to Kin Ha. We're gonna have, 9:30, sorry. 9:30, we're gonna go to Kin Ha. We're gonna have breakfast. They've got swim up bars, they've got pools. It's like a pool club, beach club. We're gonna spend some time there. Then we're gonna come back, I believe, and hang out by the pool. And tonight we have a sunset snorkel and cruise, and they're serving fajitas on there. So we've got all the food taken care of. We're hoping the weather holds up. There's rain in the forecast. There's some storms coming across the main body of Mexico right now. We've got a 15% chance of rain all day, but we're hoping it holds off so that we can enjoy this. And tomorrow morning we have fishing. So we don't know if that's gonna happen, but fingers are crossed. We're hopeful we're gonna be able to make it work. But for now, enjoy some of this amazing footage of Isla Mujeres, and I will see you at Kin Ha. All right, y'all, we have spent the morning relaxing at the house, spent a little bit of time out by the pool, hung out with some birds. We had all kinds of birds here. It was really neat. But now we're getting ready to head to Kin Ha and check out that little resort-style beach club, ocean club. So I'll show you a little bit of breakfast. We're gonna jump in the golf carts. I think there's 7 of the 9 of us, or 7 of the, I think there's 7 of the 10 of us going. So we're gonna go check that out, and you're coming with us. So let's go. All right, we made it to Kin Ha, where I may have just listened to the most confusing sales pitch in my life. Apparently, you can get a lounger for $7.50 a person, but 600 pesos of it goes towards your food and beverage. But there's no tables, and if you want a table, you order just food, but you have access to the whole property. But you get to actually sit at a table and eat. So I don't know what the right answer is. You figure that out for yourself. But we chose to sit at a table and just order our food and then use the pool and the rest of the facilities.
If you were going to be here the entire day.
So, yeah, if you were going to be here the entire day, the loungers might be a great idea. We're only going to be here a few hours, so we just chose to go with the table and enjoy the facilities. So we're going to get some breakfast, maybe some brunch, some drinks, and I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, y'all, check out this water behind me. The food here, what's this place called?
Kin Ha.
The food here at Kin Ha, okay. The negotiations for our seats here at Kin Ha, The views here at Kin Ha, absolutely amazing. Check this out. There's Kyle.
She's just getting ready because she's gonna throw me off of that swing right there. This place I would definitely recommend stopping by, try it out. The views are awesome. They've got the water trampoline there closer to shore. They've got an awesome pier you can walk out on. They've got nothing but this crystal blue lagoon water behind us. It looks amazing. It's a great spot. They've got the music starting up right now. It's starting to fill up. It looks like it's gonna be a really great time. We're gonna be here for another hour or so. We've got a cruise later tonight, a sunset cruise. We wanna spend some time by the pool. But for now, against my better judgment, I'm gonna go off this swing. So if you come out here, definitely jump off this, tag me in it. Let's go. All right, y'all, if you come to Kinha, you definitely have to try this. Why not? It's actually really nice. Definitely check it out. All right, Kinha stop number 3, I guess technically. We had breakfast, that was great. We walked the pier, we hung out by the swings. We did that little, flying Batman because of how I landed, obviously, off of the swing out at the end of the pier. That was really fun. But now it's time to check out the pool bar. They've got a 3-layered pool. They've got a slide up top for kids and adults who want to be kids. And then they've got the pool bar right here behind me. So we're gonna get some drinks, check this out. We're gonna spend a little bit of time hanging out in the pool before we go back to the house. Spend the afternoon in the pool there because we've got some liquor we need to get through before we leave, and you can't take it with you. We may have overshopped on that first day. But like I said, that's what happens when you send 5 guys to the grocery store expecting us to get what we need for a week. So we're gonna have some fun here, and I will catch up with y'all in just a little bit. All right, y'all, after a little while at the resort, after a little while at the house, we're gonna go ahead and take a ride down to the port. We're gonna get onto a private chartered boat and we're gonna go out for a little sunset sail and cruise. Now it's overcast. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but we're supposed to do fajitas for dinner and we're supposed to do a little snorkeling, so we'll get the GoPro out, we'll get some footage of that. But come along with us as we go out and do a little overcast sunset sail. Let's go. All right, so we made it to La Carbonera 22. That's this restaurant behind me here. That's actually right on the little channel where our boat leaves from to take us on our tour this evening, our little sunset cruise. So we're gonna go sit down, we're gonna have a couple drinks, we're gonna wait for the captain to be ready to take us out, we're gonna hope it doesn't rain, and hopefully we're gonna have a phenomenal time. Either way, we're gonna have a good time. We're with family and friends, and when you're in a tropical destination, that's basically natural. But we're just gonna hope it doesn't rain, and we're gonna have a good time either way. All right, y'all, the Moana has arrived. We're about to get on the boat. We're gonna do our sunset cruise. We're gonna have some fajitas. It should be an amazing time. So I'm gonna catch up with you in just a second when we're out on the water. And this is gonna be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it. So is Kyle. Everybody's here with us. So we'll see you in just a second out on the ocean. All right, so we're out here halfway between Cancun and Isla Mujeres. Isla in the back. Cancun to the front. We are on the front of the catamaran. And as you can see, it is not the most sunny day. It's a little overcast. There's some storms that are starting to split us, but we're still out here on the water enjoying it. We're about to do some snorkeling. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the crew's got the music going, they've got the drinks flowing, and we're gonna get in the water. The sun's not out, we're not getting beat up. Thought it might be a little disappointing to be out here like this, but actually it's incredibly comfortable and I think we're all really enjoying it. So I'll catch up with y'all when we get in the water. I'm gonna switch this out for the GoPro and I'll touch base in just a second. All right, told y'all we were gonna do this. We're gonna pick it up here. All right, y'all. We are finishing up here out on Playa Norte. We came into the same spot we were in the last video when we were up here at the beach club. It is stunning out here. It rained for a little while. The rain let up. Some people are getting in the water. I'm hanging out here on the boat. I just did the compilation of the fajitas. They made some amazing killer fajitas for just being out on the ocean. We had an amazing time. Drinks are still flowing. We've got about an hour left out here. I'm gonna get a little more footage and then we're going to head to a pizza restaurant and we're gonna try what is in a lot of reviews is said to be some of the best pizza on Isla Mujeres. So stay tuned and I'll catch up with you when we get there. All right, y'all, we are headed back into port. It is incredibly windy out here. This camera is doing a phenomenal job of making it look more light than it is. The fajitas were awesome. We had a great time. How awesome was that snorkeling? Fish everywhere. The crew did a phenomenal job. What's the name of this boat?
Moana.
We are on the Moana. Check them out. They did like I said, they did a phenomenal job. We're headed back to port and then we're going to go get what I've teased all day. What they say is some of the best pizza on Isla Mujeres. They have a lobster pizza. I don't know that we're for sure gonna try the lobster pizza. So once we get back to the port, we're gonna grab the golf carts, we're gonna go get some pizza, we're gonna take it back to the house. So I'll catch up with you in just a little bit.
Oh, nice.
All right, y'all. A little bit of a stormy, rainy night. We got off the boat. It was raining. We jumped in the golf carts. I was driving, so I didn't film just out of safety reasons. We're back at the house. We didn't go get the pizza because we actually found a service that will deliver the pizza. Now, because the storm has blown in, there's a little bit of a cold front, which has made this pool, because of the temperature difference in the air and the water, feel more like a hot tub than a pool. So I'm gonna go jump in and enjoy this pool like a hot tub for a little bit, because it feels absolutely amazing right now, and it does not get better than a little bit of raindrops, a warm pool, and a little bit of cool air. That was nice, but definitely colder than I thought it would be, so we're gonna go inside and eat some pizza. What is going on, y'all, and welcome to day 5 on Isla Mujeres. As you can see behind me, it is a rainy, nasty morning. But
when you've got fishing planned, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's overcast. This rain is supposed to clear by 8:15. We're supposed to meet our boat team at 8:30 at the port, and fish start to hit on overcast days when the rain stops. So we're getting the GoPros out, we're getting a little breakfast and coffee here, and then we're gonna hit the golf carts and head up to the port and hopefully hammer some fish out in the bay. So come along with me today as we get after it, fishing, and then hopefully having a fish fry for everybody after we get back to the port. Let's go hammer some fish. Come along, let's go. All right, y'all, we are headed to breakfast and then fishing at the pier. We actually talked to the captain about an hour ago and he said, hey, we're gonna have to cancel today. We could move it till later today, we can move it till tomorrow. Obviously we're leaving tomorrow. Storm's coming in, they're not that bad. And we asked him, we said, is it because of the rain and us not having a good time, or is it because of safety? And I think it was just the rain, him not wanting us to have a bad time. But when it's overcast, a little bit of rain, the fish tend to hit. That's when the fish hit best. So he still agreed. We're meeting a half an hour later, but we are about to go put it on some fish. All right, y'all, we made it to the Miramar restaurant and pier. Hard to find, looks nothing like the Google image. So if you Google it, make sure you actually look it up on maps before you come here. It's kind of hard to find. You have to park down the street. But we're gonna sit here, we're gonna have some breakfast while we're waiting on the captain to get here at 9 o'clock. And we're gonna head out on the boat. What's going on, guys? How are you? Thanks for agreeing to still go. There we go.
Nice. Nicely done.
It's a good day for fishing.
He just gave up. He said, "In my life." Another good one. Look at the teeth.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
The bigger is like this.
Got it.
This photo is going to be very misleading. This is the tastiest fish. All right, y'all. I know how that may have looked. That may have been a small fish. That may not have been the hardest fight I've ever had. But it's probably going to be the best eaten fish we catch today. So, I'm carrying the weight of flavor on my shoulders, while everyone else may be carrying the weight of large fish. So, with that, we're going to get back to it, and I will catch up with you in a little bit.
so we've been out for a couple hours. Things seem to have cooled off a little bit. We've got 7 or 8 fish in the boat, a couple of barracuda, a bunch of yellowtail snapper. But for now, the last 45 minutes to an hour, we haven't really caught anything. It was hot our first hour out, so we're circling back to where we caught all those fish when we first came out of the port. Check out these views from the top of the boat though. They are absolutely stunning. We're up on the captain's deck. I'll catch back up with you if we get back on fish. Otherwise, I will see you at the restaurant. I don't know if y'all can see that. If you can hear me, I don't have the mic on right now. That was a phenomenal day of fishing. We got a bunch of yellowfin, we got a bunch of barracuda. We're gonna give the guys the barracuda. We're gonna get the yellowfin filleted out, take them back to the restaurant to cook. Look at these fillets. That is some of the freshest fish you will ever see from those yellowfin snappers. So I will see y'all at the restaurant and check back in just a second. All right, the weather has cleared up. We just got back to the house. I showed you the fish that we caught. I showed you the fish that we cleaned. Well, by we cleaned, I mean the crew cleaned. Thank you so much to that boat crew and the crew of the barracuda fishing in Isla Mujeres. Those guys were awesome. They provided a great experience. We had to even beg to get them to take us out because it was raining and they didn't want a bad experience. They didn't want us to have a bad time, but we told them, we just want to go fishing. We're not going to give you a bad review. If we go out in the rain and we don't catch anything, we don't care. We just want to go out and have a great time, and they did that. They provided that experience. Then we went back to the restaurant. We ate. You saw what we ate. We had fried fish. We had ceviche. We had grilled fish. We had baked fish. Then we stopped for a drink at the Swing Bar, which is not what you think it is. It's just a bar with a bunch of rope swings. So that was good. Had a margarita there. And now, if I can remember the code, we are back at the house. So we are going to enjoy a little bit of the pool, spend some time this afternoon. Hold on, door. You don't lock this door. It just continues to beep at you, which I guess is good because it keeps their AC bill down. But we are going to spend some time in the pool. We're gonna have a couple more drinks. We've got a 6:30 dinner reservation. So now that I'm fat and happy, I'm gonna go jump in this pool and enjoy a little bit of time with everybody here at the house. I will see you in just a little bit for dinner. Let's go. All right, it's confirmed, jumping in the pool. With all the rain last night, it is much chillier than it was. But it's hot out here today, so let's go take full advantage of it. Now I'll see you at dinner. All right, y'all. Dinner happening now. We are heading to
Rosa Serena.
We are headed to Rosa Serena Restaurant and Rooftop Palapa Bar. If this guy doesn't hit me because he doesn't know how to take a corner. So we're gonna go get a little bit of dinner. Rain's coming in. We may have to put some people in a taxi back and just salvage the golf carts. Probably not gonna take advantage of the Rooftop Palapa Bar, but we're gonna do what we can. And that probably involves filet mignon.
All right, y'all, this is a bit of a wrap up. What an amazing dinner that was. That was probably the best dinner of the entire trip. We had most of our crew there, a few people missed it. It was one of the most unique experiences. We met the owners. We got to spend a lot of time getting to know the food, getting to know the desserts, and the desserts were one of the coolest parts. So we ordered 7 of the 9 desserts. They brought us one out for free. That was really gracious of them. They were amazing. It's just, I don't know how to say it. It was around, for 8 people, it was around $500. But when you're on a trip like this, you try and spare, not necessarily no expense, but spare no expense that is not egregious. And that was one of the best meals I've had in a while. The appetizers were phenomenal. I had the risotto, I didn't go crazy with that. But then we started ordering desserts, and the desserts were like $13.50, $13.70 a piece, and they were giant pieces of cake. I mean, giant. The cheesecake that I got was a giant slice of cheesecake. The cake slices were 7, 8 inches tall. They were a sixth of a cake. They were phenomenal. Everybody passed them around. We all tried a little bit of everything. 3rd floor of that restaurant, up on the little balcony overlooking the city. It was one of the most unique and fun places we've been, and the personal experience they gave us was phenomenal, so I definitely recommend it. Now, this is the last night of the trip. This is the last installment. We're gonna do a travel day video tomorrow to wrap this up, but obviously that's not gonna be as in-depth or as fun as what this was. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far in the video, please go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below anything that you think was great about the video, anything you'd like to see me change, anything that you found entertaining, or favorite foods. If you've been to any of these spots, let me know. As always, thanks for watching, and cheers. I'll see you in the next one.